There once was a stock that put to sea. The name of the stock was GME. The price blew up and the shorts dipped down. Hold my bully boys, hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when Ryan Cohen joined the board. The captain called all hands and swore he'll take his shares and hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Before the news had hit the market, Wall Street bets came up and bought it. With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. No deals were cut, no shorts were squeezed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the artist's creed. He took the risk to hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. For 40 days or even more, the stock went up, then down once more. All gains were lost, it was looking poor, but still those traders did hold. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The short's not squeezed and the gain's not won. The tendy man makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Soon may the tendy man come to send a rocket into the sun. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our gains and go. Oh, I bid farewell to my monthly paycheck, and I gambled it all on a GME bet. To hold with the boys and ignore calls to sell until we have given the hedgies all hell. And the tendies and diamonds are filling my mind. I'll search for the moon and pay losses no mind. I fear not the hedgie, I fear not his greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Plot a course off to Mars from the orbit of Moon, to a place where my gains grew along with my crew. It's not about greed, no, I tell to my best, but sending a message to Wall Street the pest. As the words of their dread fill the space of my ears, they're crying like children, their saltiest tears. My heart fills with joy that it's bigger than we. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Oh, for sure they will learn that there is consequence for playing with markets for his needs and ends. But when Reddit investors used their tricks on them, they screamed and they shouted while we bought again. As the sights of the rage filled the space in my eyes, for they duped us, but they won't escape us this time. We're this far from winning, this far from their greed. I remember the hodlers, will they think of me when we make all our millions to spite the hedgie? Now that I'm staring down on the feds and the rich, I'm not sure what I want, but I don't think it's this. As my brothers stand in the raging typhoon, I hold on to my shares as they launch towards the moon. As the souls of huddlers live for air in my mind, as I fulfill the dreams that they once tried to find, I look from the moon with the stars within reach. I remember Wall Street bets and they think of me, for our stocks with the moonshot forever will be. I remember the fallen and they think of me, for the hedgies shall crumble and fall to their knees. If tomorrow all the gains were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my stimulus and wife. I thank my lucky stars to be trading here today, 'cause we all still hold our calls and shares, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. From the floor in New York City to accounts on Fidelity, from the house of your wife's boyfriend, you just tried to make him see. From you deep fucking value and your own portfolio, where there's tendies in every artist's gut, and it's time we buy and hold. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets. And I'm proud to be an artist, 'cause at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the paper hands who sold their GME. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and invest with no regrets, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this sport. Mods bless the Wall Street bets.
What's up, YouTube? How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone had a great weekend. Got a great show for you today. I'm Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, great day today. For the most part, market is up pretty big. Well, it was up a lot bigger before, but we started seeing some pullback later in the day, especially from the Dow Jones. But the Nasdaq is up pretty good. The S&P is up a decent amount. So, for the most part, I guess people made money today, and I hope you guys did, because I certainly did, and that's why we're doing the show from Tendytown today. Because whenever there's big green, we do it from Tendytown, and that's what we like to see, right? So, a lot happening today. Got a great show for you. The big story is Microvision, and that is blowing up today. It's been blowing up for the past couple of days, so we'll address what's happening with that situation. Already got a siren. Excuse me, 1 second. Still going. Unbelievable. Not a great way to start the show. Alright, that's better. My apologies. So, yeah, we're going to talk about Microvision. We're going to do some technical analysis and talk about the upcoming catalyst. We're going to talk about Tesla and Google, because they should be reporting their results any second now. That happened after the day closed, and it just closed, and I don't know what they are right now because I'm doing the show live, but I'll take a look at that later and we'll talk about that. So that'll be a surprise. If we got time, we'll talk about some Biden news relating to his infrastructure plan, and also relating to his tax plan that he just announced. And then if we have time, we'll talk about some crypto news going on in Turkey, and then we'll talk about the Apple update. And then finally, we'll talk about the YOLOs. We'll get to the YOLOs, and there's some great YOLOs today. You know, Microvision went up a lot, so got a lot of fat gains for you guys to see. So yeah, let's do it. Great show. My gavel is breaking here. So before we begin, please like the video, please subscribe, and if you like my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon, link in the description down below. And just a reminder, at 100 subscribers, I will be giving away an Xbox Series S, so stay tuned for that. Alright, let's get into the stocks. 1 second as I pull up my TD account. Alright, boom, here we go. Not going to spend too much time on this because I do want to talk a lot about Microvision, so I usually spend like 15-20 minutes just talking about what happened today. I'm going to try to keep it real short here. So, Dow Jones finishes in the red, down 0.18%. Not the worst, but it was green earlier in the day, so kind of disappointing there. But the Nasdaq is up 0.61%, very nice, and the S&P is up 0.18%. So, you know, nice little gains there. I'll take it. So, let's see what's going on. Apple is up 0.3%. Again, trading pretty sideways, but at least it's green. Meme stocks are doing really, really well today. It seems, well, everything seems to be doing pretty well today, but especially the meme stocks. AMC is up 13.19%. Very nice. Congratulations to all you AMC holders. Amazon is up a little over 2%. AMD is up 3.2%. I know a lot of people are in AMD right now. A lot of you apes. So very nice for AMD. Afria, which is a meme stock, a cannabis meme stock, that is up 4.53% today. ASO is down 2.15%. That's another meme stock. Alibaba is up a little bit. BlackBerry is up 2.71%. Very nice. Wow. Bio-nanogenomics. I didn't even see this. What is going on with Bio-nano? This thing is up 23.7% today. Very nice. So, congratulations to all you Bio-nano holders. CCIV is up 16.16%. Again, very, very nice. Still down a lot from its high of 60, but very nice pop there. What else we got here? Clover Health, meme stock. It's Chamath's SPAC that's been in the news last week. That's up 5.13%. The hype kind of died down around it, but you do still see people on the forum, on the subreddit, talking about it. So, nice little gain there for Clover. Coinbase finally up today. It's up 4.44%. Nice because after the initial little run it had after its direct listing, it pulled back all the way below 300, and it's nice to see it finally came back up. And this is probably because the entire crypto space is just recovering anyway. So Coinbase stock is kind of pegged to Bitcoin, So Bitcoin went up, so Coinbase went up. All right. What we got here? DraftKings is up 1.91%. DoorDash is up 0.69%. Express, that's a meme stock. That's up 1.9%. Facebook is up 0.63%. Fubo is up 5.47%. So very nice for Fubo. GME finishes up 11.74%. Very nice. At one point, it was red today, I think, in the morning. So very nice gain for GME. And honestly, I kind of expected this. I was looking at the technicals, and it did look like GME was kind of due for a breakout. So congratulations to all the GME holders. Google, they are reporting, or I guess they have reported, but we'll get to that later. They're up 0.43%. COS, which is a meme stock, that's up 7.66%. Marathon, which is a Bitcoin exposure stock, that's up 5.7%. And then we got Microvision, but we'll skip over that and come back to that. Naked, which is a meme stock, is 28.65% up today. Very, very nice gain. Congratulations to everyone who had Naked. Neo finishes up 3.75%. At one point, it was up 5% today. So, pulled back a little bit, but can't complain. Very nice gain for Neo. Neo has had a good last couple of trading sessions. Nikola, interesting. That's up 7%. Nano Dimension is up 10%. OCGN, that's another meme stock. Not too familiar with it, honestly, but I saw a lot of people talking about it on Wall Street Bets, and that's up over 20% today. So congratulations to everyone holding that. Palantir is up 3%. Very nice. Finally recovering. Peloton up 2.18%. Roblox up 4.35%. Riot is up 6.26%. Probably because it's pegged to crypto and Bitcoin. What else we got here? Skills. Skills is a meme stock, and Kathy Wood recently increased her stake in Skills. So that has been popping the last couple of trading sessions, and today, very nice gain. It's up about 16.5%. So congratulations to everyone with Skills. Snapchat is down a little over 2%. Sundial Growers cannabis meme stock is up 4.36%. Virgin Galactic is up 4.6%. Spotify is up almost 5%. Tilray is up 4.57%. Tesla, which is reporting, or they should have reported already, but we'll get to that soon. That's up 1.21%. So earnings they don't seem to be affecting Tesla and Google much, unless it's coming down. Well, it is pulling back a little bit after hours. I do see it here. It's down a couple of dollars. So that's interesting. We'll see where that ends up after hours. Viacom finishes... lagging a little bit here. Okay. Viacom finishes up a little bit, up 0.26%. I'll take it. It was red most of the day, so I'll take the green. All right. So that is what's happening with these stocks. So now let's talk about Microvision. Pull it up here. Okay, maybe I should zoom in. Okay. What is going on? Why am I? All right, so let's talk about Microvision. So today it went on an absolute tear, absolute run, up 47% for the day. Oops. Now, I'm going to be honest. I did a video on Friday with technical analysis saying that I do not believe that the $19.30 resistance points would be broken, and I believe that there would be a pullback because the stock was just running too hot. And well, here we are today. It's up 47%, and it broke through my prediction. It broke through the resistance of 19.3, and it actually broke through the resistance of 24 and set a new high today. Not necessarily an all-time high, but we'll just call it a new high. So here we are, and let's talk about the new situation we're at. And what I'm going to talk about right now is just about the technical analysis and about the upcoming catalyst coming up on Thursday, being their demo for their LiDAR technology and their earnings. See, when I did the video on Friday, a lot of people were hating on me because really not a great way to start this show, huh? Got 2 sirens already. 1 second. All right, that should be a little better. So when I did my technical analysis video on Friday, a lot of people didn't like it because, just a summary, I said that the technicals are showing that we are approaching overbought and overvalued territory, and and we hit a resistance of $19.30. And if you bought at 10, this would be a great time to sell because that would be over a 90% profit. And then a lot of people commented saying, well, you don't know what you're talking about, dude. You got to do the research, look at the fundamentals. So then I look at the fundamentals and I realize that, see, when I do due diligence, I look at the fundamental analysis, the financials, and the technical analysis. And it seems like what most other people, especially on Wall Street Bets and the subreddit, think, their due diligence, they care more about speculation, right? They care about what could happen and what might happen and the potential for the technology. But me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable putting my money in a company just based on speculation. And it's not all speculation. There was some confirmed things like the HoloLens 2 and stuff like that. But for the most part, this stock is just very speculative and driven on hype and momentum. That's what it appears like to me. But I get it. You guys like the stock.
We like the stock.
No, I personally don't like the stock, but if you guys like the stock, then hey, I respect it. Not saying it's a bad company, just saying I probably wouldn't put my money in this. And just looking at the technicals, it looks like things are getting a little frothy, and you might want to consider selling. So I said on Friday that 18 would be a great price to sell at. So now we're at. So now we finished at about $26.50, and if you didn't sell at 18, you really should start considering selling at $26.50. Because on Friday, the RSI was at about 62. So I said we're approaching overbought and oversold territory. Now today, the RSI is sitting at 75. So we are officially in overbought and oversold territory. And, the stock has been, the past 4 trading sessions has gone from $10 all the way up to $28. A 180% gain in 4 days. That's not natural and not really sustainable. So you guys can't expect this to keep running 10 to 30% a day. That's just not realistic. And I'm glad it did for the past couple of sessions, and I'm glad you guys made money. But at this point, I would recommend starting to take profits. So all right. Let me go to the this is the 1 day 1 year. Okay, so let's first take a look at the 1 day 1 minute chart. Now we see at the beginning of the day, if you follow my cursor, there was a gap up from $18 to about like $18.75 around there. But what's important is that there was a gap up at $18. And for those of you who aren't too familiar with technical analysis, when you see a gap, usually usually those gaps get filled, meaning that if there's a gap up, the price will come back down to fill the gap, and if there's a gap down, the price will usually come back up to fill the gap. And here goes another siren. Excuse me, one sec. Now, this isn't true all the time, but it does happen a lot often than not. I would say about 75% of the time, 80% of the time, gaps do fill. So this is very interesting. It's not guaranteed, but there's a good chance that at some point the stock will come back down to $18 to fill this gap. Now, actually, in after hours, this thing is blowing up, huh? This thing just hit $29. So, this graph is a little bit outdated already. So there was some crazy volume today. But around 12 o'clock, the volume kind of died out, and trading wasn't really going anywhere. But then at 2:30, CNBC did a feature on microvision and talked about it a little bit. And I was watching it live, and literally the price shot from like $23 all the way up to like $28. So that feature on CNBC definitely gave the push it needed to go over the top and break through the resistance. And it went all the way, it went past not the all-time high, but the high, and it formed a new high. So right now we have a new high of about $28. Now, where's it going to go from here? Well, no one can really say, right? But if it pulls back, the next level of support would be around $24. Then it would be at $19.3. Then about at $17.7. $15.5, $14, about $11.7, and then $10, and it really shouldn't go down further than that. Now, if it goes to the upside, the next resistance would be $27.08, which was the new high formed today. And actually, it broke that in the after hours, but we're just going to go with this. And then above that, it's really uncharted territory. Well, it's not, because this company goes back 28 years, but literally on TD, I can only go back 3 years. So we should just kind of treat this like uncharted territory. So at this point, there is no support, at this point, there is no resistance lines to make future predictions off of. So it's anyone's best guess where this thing is. If this thing goes to the upside, how far it's going to go. And I do think, personally, this is just my opinion, I think that a lot of this is buying the hype. For those of you who don't know, a popular strategy... What's going on? A popular strategy used for trading a stock that has a catalyst coming up is to buy the hype and sell the news. A lot of people buy the hype because there's a lot of speculation and excitement around the stock leading up into the catalyst. Then near the catalyst day, or like on the catalyst day, people tend to sell the news. And this is when they dump their shares and cash out from all the hype. So it kind of seems like that's a factor of what's happening right now. There's a lot of buying the hype because of this catalyst coming up, being the LiDAR demonstration, being the what is going on? All right. Being the LiDAR demonstration and the financial report, or the earnings. The LiDAR demonstration and the earnings. Now, let's think about this logically for a second, right? Microvision moved their earnings report a week ahead. It was supposed to be next week, and they moved it to this week. Usually this happens when there is very good news to report coming from the company. And usually companies only bump their earnings up a day or two, or at most like 3 days. But in this case, Microvision bumped it up to a week in advance. So we can assume that they probably have really good news to share, right? And we can assume that they probably have a working LiDAR, and they're going to say that it's ready for market. Most likely. This is just speculation, all right? But you can kind of make the assumption based on what they've said in the past and their recent actions. And in terms of the earnings report, just speculation, but a lot of people think that they're finally going to have their first positive quarter ever in the existence of the company, the 28 years of existence. So, you know, when there's news coming up that everybody knows about, the stock tends to sell off as that date approaches. But if there's breaking news that nobody knows about, that tends to send the stock flying, right? So, this is just my opinion, all right? At this point, I would be looking to sell. I might this might run a couple of days more, up to Thursday, up to the catalyst. But after that, I do expect this to start coming back down to earth. Realistically, we're already in overbought and overvalued territory, and this thing can't keep running 30% every day. That's just not possible. So, just my opinion, I would consider cashing out around here. And if you're long the stock, you could cash out and look to re-enter at a lower price. Or you can diamond hands, whatever you want. But I think the most effective strategy here would be to cash out and re-enter at a lower price. Again, this thing could keep running, and it might. And I kind of expect it to, actually, all the way up until Thursday. And after that, I expect some major pullback. But that's just my opinion. So, a lot of you guys come on here and look, at the end of the day, I want everyone to make money, all right? I'm very happy for everyone who owns Microvision and caught this huge run. That's fantastic, honestly. Congratulations. But we have to be a little bit realistic here, right? At some point, this thing is going to come back to Earth. And you don't want to be the bag holder. So, at 18, I thought that was a great price to cash out. At 26.5, this is definitely a great price to cash out. And, like I said, this thing could keep running. And if you want to hold it and cash out higher, that's fine. And if you just want to diamond hands, that's fine. But I'm just giving you guys my opinion. And I'm happy to debate with you guys in the comments and hear what you guys have to say. And then I'll let you guys hear my side of the story. But one thing I don't tolerate is disrespect, all right? We can talk about stocks and educational content and educational stuff all you want. But as soon as you start disrespecting me and, calling me names and stuff and have nothing to say about the content or the stocks, that's where I draw the line. I don't respond to disrespect. So, hey, I hope the thing keeps running, but just looking at this and knowing that there's an upcoming catalyst, I have to warn you guys to be very careful at this point, all right? So, congratulations to all you Microvision holders, and I hope you guys make more tendies. All right. What is it? It's coming back down to Earth. It was at 29 before, and it says here it's at 28 now. So I don't know what happened in after hours, but there was a little bit of a jump, and still up significantly in after hours, but looks like it's coming back down. Now let's talk about Tesla and Google. And this is going to be a surprise for me because I don't know what to expect. Well, I kind of do. You expect them to beat, right? But let's see what's going on over there. Jeez, it doesn't even say on. I gotta look it up here. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to find the information. Well, Tesla's tanking. Don't know what they report. Oh, it says right here. Well, no, it just says the earnings. Jeez, why is it so hard just to find the earnings? Wow. So actually, everyone expected Tesla to beat the earnings, right? And they missed. Oh, no. I'm sorry. They beat by a lot. So I think everyone kind of expected Tesla to beat, right? There's not really anyone who expected Tesla to miss the earnings. And they actually beat by a lot. Estimated EPS was 0.438 cents. And the actual was 93 cents. So almost Actually, more than a 100% beat for Tesla. And how does the market react to that? It sells off. Tesla closed at $738.20, had fantastic earnings, and now it's at $720. Yeah, you know, the market doesn't really make sense anymore. You have good earnings, the shit excuse me, not supposed to curse. You have good earnings and the stock the stock tanks. You have terrible earnings, the stock moonshots. What is life? I don't know. So, Tesla, very strong earnings. Doesn't matter, it's getting slammed. Now let's look at Google. Doesn't say the earnings. Let me see if I can find it on... I can't even find what Google's earnings are, so whatever. I don't think anyone cares. No one owns Google, right? Everyone just owns Tesla. So, yeah, there you have it. I didn't show you guys. I'm sorry, but this is Tesla. Wow, it's getting absolutely slammed. It's down $20 now. It's now it's at $718.50. So, not good for Tesla. Not good for Tesla. Okay. So, running out of time here. Definitely spent too much time on that, but that's okay. That was the important thing. So, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to look at crypto real quick, and then we'll get into the YOLOs. All right. So, what's going on with crypto? Crypto is recovering. Took a pretty big hit last week. It went from like 64K all the way down to like 47, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but it was like 40 something. And finally coming back. It's past 53, so it's up 7.62% today. And it's still down for the week, but recovering. And Ether is up 8% today, and that's up for the week. Binance is up 6.63%. That's up for the week. XRP is recovering. That's up 20%. Cardano is recovering. That's up 10%. Even Dogecoin is recovering. That's up 6.24%. You know, I thought Dogecoin would tank harder, but hey, we'll see. Litecoin is up 7.22%. Chainlink is up 7%. Monero is up over 9%, almost 10%. Neo is up over 7%. So, pretty good day for crypto. Pretty good day for crypto. You know, just a lot of green recovering from a nasty week last week. So, congratulations to everyone that has crypto. Probably made some tendies today. All right, now let's get to the YOLOs. Didn't really have time for news today. That's all right. It was a slow news day, besides the earnings. So let's get to the YOLOs. Oops. Not supposed to see that. Okay. So, of course, we got some Microvision YOLOs today because I'm sure a lot of you apes made a lot of money in Microvision today. So, this one is by OK Carob 9339. OK Carob 9339. He says 1.4 million all in Microvision YOLO. Thursday LiDAR update. And I usually don't review YOLOs about just shares because I don't really feel like that's a YOLO, right? Because you're not losing everything if you're wrong. You're just losing a little bit. You'll lose something, but you're not going to lose everything. But when the amounts are this high, I just have to talk about it because it's insane. So, this was posted 16 hours ago. So, this isn't even updated. And so 16 hours ago, he had $1.4 million in Microvision. So, with today going up about 50%, he now should have over $2 million. Yeah. Very, very impressive. Don't know if... Well, this guy has a lot of money, obviously. Don't know if he has a lot... I don't know if he has many more millions, or if he just took everything he owned and just YOLO'd it into Microvision. If he did, hey, man, that takes some balls. So yeah, he made over $700,000 today. Very, very nice. Congratulations. So this one is very straightforward. Just shares. And this guy is up $700,000 today. So congratulations, OK Carob, 9339. Very curious to what you're going to do. Are you going to diamond hands? Are you going to sell? I think you should sell. Or sell some at least. Like, come on, man. But hey, that's to be seen, right? I'm sure this guy's gonna post an update, so I'm looking forward to that. So congratulations, Carob. Congratulations, OK Carob 9339, and please post updates when you can. All right. All right. Now we're getting into the options, the real YOLOs, which I like to discuss. So this is by Razor 813. Razor 813. He says, Microvision $10,000 YOLO options call. So let's take a look at what he has here. So he has 28 call options at the $30 strike price, expiring May 21st. So a little less than 1 month out. Now in one of last week's videos, I was reviewing Microvision, and I said that $24 is kind of unlikely in a couple of months, and $30 is pretty unlikely in a couple of months. And here we are today. Microvision's at like $28. Microvision hit $29 in after hours. So, hey, it looks like I was wrong. This thing has been on an absolute run. So while this guy is not in the money, he is getting very close to it. But I do believe that he did FOMO in pretty high, because this was only posted 5 hours ago, and it says he's down $840 for the day. So I can't really analyze this to the full extent because I don't know how much he bought it for. Oh, it says right here. So after hours, let's say it's like 28, right? So this was posted 5 hours ago. So since then, his position probably increased, or since then, his total return for today probably moonshotted, and he's probably up a couple $1,000s right now. So it's looking pretty good for this guy right now. Very good chance of finishing in the money by expiration, and even if he chooses to take some profits before that, he should be in a very good position right now. He should be up a couple $1,000s. So what I would personally do is take a little bit of profit and let the rest ride. Maybe try to take out your cost bases and let the rest ride. But hey, who knows? Maybe Microvision will be at $40 next month, and he doesn't have to sell anything, and then he'll just diamond hands and be rich. But I'd probably consider taking some profits. So anyway, congratulations for now, Razor 813. I hope this works out for you. Be very interesting to see, and please post updates. Sorry, I didn't quite say how much money he had. This is a $92,000 YOLO. $92,000 YOLO. Not 92,000. 9,200. This is a $9,200 YOLO. $9,200 YOLO. All right. Now we got one more Microvision. All right. So this is our last Microvision YOLO. This one is by No Letterhead 7151. No Letterhead 7151. He says, Microvision update. Let's get it, boys. We're just going to talk about the Microvision options here. Although he does have shares too, and I see that he's made a pretty good gain on that. But we're just going to talk about the option. So, I believe he only has one option. I can't really tell, but I believe it's just one. And that is for the $15 strike for June 18th. So, a little less than 2 months out. Now, right off the bat, congratulations. Congratulations, brother. He purchased the $15 strike, and not quite sure when he did this, but I'm assuming he got in around like 10. So, really before this incredible run started. And it says right here, he's up $13,000 for the day. And he's up over 21K in total, just on the option. And in addition to that, he's up another 10K on his shares. So this guy just absolutely killed it today. Now, in terms of what I would do with this option, well, I think he's pretty good, honestly. At the $15 strike, I do expect some pullback, but I don't really think it's going to go back that much to 15. It might, but as of right now, he's very, very in the money. So I don't think he has much to worry about as of right now. So, you know, personally, I would look to take some profits because that's always just the safer and smarter thing to do. But if he doesn't, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because he is so far in the money already. So I guess you can either take profits and let the rest ride, or just diamond hands this all the way through.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Cause, geez, imagine this thing goes up to like 30, 40, 50. This guy's going to be rolling in tendies. Absolutely rolling in tendies. And he just bought one contract. So, timed it extremely well. Bought the correct strike at a correct expiration. And this trade was just executed very, very well. For his call option and his shares. The timing was incredible. And the selection of the strike and the expiry was very wise. So, I like this play a lot. I really do. So, really nothing else to say other than congratulations. And, looking forward to your update. So, congratulations, No Letterhead 7151. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you end up doing with your call option. We got 2 more YOLOs. Alright, this is a Palantir YOLO. Where my Palantards at? Stand up. Alright. This is by Derivatives Trader 666. Derivatives Trader 666. He says, YOLO worthy. So let's take a look at what he has here. All right. Yeah, I think this is pretty YOLO worthy. He has 1,000 contracts of Palantir. They expire April 30th, so this Friday, in 4 days. So these are FDs, all right? What's the strike? And the strike is $25. So, hey, that's very possible. I think Palantir finished at 24 something today. So, very, very possible. And also very, very possible that you're going to lose all your money. So, hey, I'm sure this guy knew exactly what he was getting himself into. This is literally an FD. It's a weekly, and he bought it at a strike that's very close to in the money. So, yeah, personally, and no offense to this guy, Derivatives Trader 666, I don't really think this is the smartest play, because even if you do finish in the money, it's probably not going to be by much, right? It's going to be at like 25 something or 26 something. So the gain you would make is not the biggest in the world. It's not really too much. But if it finishes out of the money, you're going to lose everything. You're going to lose $14,000. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure this guy's just going to let it ride. That's what it seems like. He's going to diamond hands to the end, and whatever happens, happens. And hey, I'm hoping for him. But this is going to be really, really close. And probably a little higher chance that it will finish out of the money than it will in the money. I'm sorry to say. But hey, this is highly, highly entertaining. I wouldn't recommend this, but it seems like this guy knows exactly what he's getting himself into, and he doesn't care, and seems like he's having fun with it too. So this is very entertaining. So Derivatives Trader 666, I hope this works out for you. Good luck. I also have a position in Palantir, so yeah, I hope it goes up too, for your sake and for my sake. And this is going to be really close and really interesting. So, good luck, Derivatives Trader 666, and please post an update. Got one more. All right, this is an AMD YOLO. This is by Carl Weezer. Carl Weezer. He says, "Get rich or die trying. Effers." I don't want to curse on this channel, but you can read it right there. Okay, this is a $18,000 YOLO. 18K YOLO. He has 83 call options for AMC, expiring this Friday, April 30th, at the $85 strike. So let me just check what AMD is at. So I think when he posted this, AMD was actually out of the money. And since then, after today's trading, it went up a couple of dollars. And now it's actually in the money. So, congratulations to you, Carl Wheeler. Now, it's not over yet because it's unrealized gains, right? And we still got 4 days to go till expiration, and he's just barely in the money. So, so personally, I would probably look to cash out at least something tomorrow, just to hedge, because this could finish in the money, and this could finish out of the money. It's going to be really close by this Friday. So I would personally hedge a little bit and take some profits. But this is an FD, and just like the last guy, this guy seems to know exactly what he got himself into, and he doesn't care. And I fully expect him to diamond hands this all the way till the end. And I'm pulling for him. AMD is a good company, and it should be over 85 valued wise. So pretty risky bet here, but and same advice. Even if it does finish in the money, probably won't make too much of a gain on it. And if it doesn't, you're gonna lose 18 grand. So not exactly a bet I would make, but if this goes in the money, couple of dollars, this could pay off pretty big. So very interesting. Very entertaining, great content. So, good luck to you, Carl Wheeler. Really hope this works out for you. And please post updates. And that's the show for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And if you like my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. And just a reminder, at 100 subscribers, I will be giving away an Xbox Series S. So stay tuned for that. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. Not financial advice. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. I see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.